If I were in Hong Kong and were to meet with a group of the people that are protesting, my first question would be, what freedoms are you seeking that you don't already enjoy? You know, what setbacks have you incurred under this one China, two systems policy? You know, back before Hong Kong was switched from the British to the Chinese, they had fewer rights in terms of electing officials. There had been an increase in the kind of elected representational government, you know, since the Chinese takeover. And as far as I know, I haven't heard of any of my Hong Kong friends that have complained that their freedoms are being ripped from them, or there's some kind of a communist takeover, or there's some kind of a nefarious effort to try to subvert their way of life. So I guess while of course as an American you can't help but want to support people that are protesting for freedom, the question is, what freedoms are they missing? I know it's like it makes you wonder whether there's something driving this movement, because people aren't out on the streets in some educated way, as far as I can tell. And I don't want to be offensive. There may be real core issues like income disparity. Maybe young people can't afford to live in Hong Kong, so they feel like their lives aren't as fulfilling as they could possibly be. Maybe there's a concern about so many mainland Chinese coming to Hong Kong and changing kind of the feel of Hong Kong in some cultural way. I mean, there might be underlying issues that don't relate to the lack of freedom that might be driving some of the protests. But if that's the case, let Hong Kong deal with it. I think it's not really appropriate for an American legislative body to intervene. Just to get to your first question, if I were in the Congress, I wouldn't have voted for it.